the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show with Billy the Kid and Scott Tang.
Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show!
It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah!
I'm Scott.
I'm Bill.
And this is
the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show.
Epi number 163. We are here live and direct, coming at you from the Albany Broadcasting Building in Latham, New York.
Some people might consider that false advertising because we're not located in Albany. But
we do broadcast in Albany.
Albany is the most important city in New York, just like Fly is the most important station in Albany Broadcasting.
Oh, man. Cloud tokens. Shots early.
We're going to borrow, because we don't have any cloud tokens to give out, but we're going to borrow against their cloud tokens to give them even more cloud tokens. Yeah. But you'll see how that factors in.
And hopefully in return we get cloud tokens. So
maybe we'll
break it down for you in a little bit. But we got some Avengers talk, spoiler free. We'll get into that. Cardi B talks about dropping her baby. What? Shaggy? Kanye West still going off, man. He's got the people focused on him right now. What do we got here? What's this here? Royal Baby. I was like, Playboy. I was like, what is this Playboy?
It's because my terrible handwriting. That's why you can't have me write the outline.
Royal Baby. We got Taylor Swift's about to break a One Direction record. We'll get into that in just a few. So let's get it rolling here. Should we get it going with the Avengers? Nah, let's get it going with Cardi B real quick. Because I forgot we had a great segue for that I forgot about.
Yeah.
Okay, so Cardi B gets on stage this weekend, and she starts going off on all of her haters, how she's gained all these haters since she was pregnant, or since she became pregnant. Here's a clip of that moment on stage.
Hey! Every day she's got something to say. Hey! Wait till I drop this baby. What's good? Right, what's up? This is talking crazy. Watch when I drop this baby.
So, basically, when she drops her baby, all these haters are going to get it. Now,
okay. Why would you get haters for being pregnant? I feel like that's a bit of a stretch of the imagination right there.
She has got a lot of haters since her rise, but I would argue that kind of comes with the game.
Right.
The more famous you get, the more haters you get.
I don't think it's haters because she's pregnant. I think it's haters because, like you said, that, and also because Cardi B has a very, shall we say, polarizing personality.
Yeah.
She is dynamic. She says a lot of things. She shoots her mouth off. She's not afraid to do that, and I respect that. And she also makes a lot of noises. And so when you do all those things, you combine that, and then you also are pregnant at the same time, I think you're foisting haters upon this baby, blaming the baby for haters. It's not that baby's fault. That baby hasn't even dropped yet. And when she says, drop my baby...
Yeah, it don't sound good. Listen, I understand. When I always say, hey, their baby's about to drop on this date, I always make it like a joke, like it's an album release date. But it really don't sound good coming from the actual mother.
I'm about to drop this baby. Like, it makes me think if she's walking around on stage pregnant, and all of a sudden she's like, oh, it's time to deliver. Plop! And it just falls out right on stage.
Drop the baby.
Drops the baby. And then she picks it up and it's like, oh, you haters. It's here.
Oh, it's like Simba.
Now, yeah.
Out to the kingdom.
I didn't even think about that. Oh, man.
Yeah, so if you see the headlines about Cardi B dropping her baby, that's what she means by it. As in, getting rid of the baby, and then when the baby's out and she gave birth, she's gonna put them fisticuffs up, and she's coming at you haters.
She's set to deliver the baby in July.
I think the first week of July, they say.
So that's about 2 months before she's about to go out on tour with Bruno Mars, so she should be recuperated. But speaking of delivery...
Tell me.
Did the Avengers deliver on its promises and expectations of success over the weekend?
According to all you Marvel fanboys, yes.
Yes! Alright, here's what happened.
Nobody cares.
Avengers Infinity War...
I care more about the royal baby.
Pulled in $250 million.
You are over that troll.
My train of thought was going so hard that I had to put the brakes on and had to let it squeal to a stop for a second before I turned around. I was like, no, you do not care. There's no way you care about the royal baby more than the Avengers. $250 million.
Sir Matthew, I care about.
$250 million. That's not only enough to secure the top the box office this weekend, naturally. Hey, Jay, what's up?
600 worldwide.
600 worldwide. Thank you. I actually didn't have that figure. But that's enough to make it the highest grossing opening weekend of all time in the United States. The previous record was 248 million. Star Wars The Force Awakens, that is now number 2. Plus, it also had the biggest Saturday of all time, 83 million smackers on Saturday alone. Was Infinity War. Now, you haven't seen the movie.
No.
There's a lot of people, actually, I think most people who care have already seen it, but I know there are some people.
I care, but I just have, I have an issue.
Right.
I have my beef with Marvel.
You care in the opposite direction.
Yeah. Listen, and I like DC movies, and I'm not the one that's going to sit here and act like all DC movies are great, because they're not. But I'm a realist, and like we always say, you got to judge things fairly. I can look at Marvel and be like, Marvel's not as good as people say it is.
All right, but I want to say, what I do want to say, no spoilers, 100% spoiler-free here, but I won't give, this movie was good. The hype is real, 8.5 out of 10. I have 1.5.
I'm a Marvel fanboy.
1.5.
You'll get a real rating next week.
No, but I'm not, because I didn't like Black Panther. I didn't like Doctor Strange. I don't like everything Marvel does just because
but you
Marvel
have a
does
tendency of giving Marvel movies higher ratings.
I am a
than
Marvel
DC
fanboy. That's
movies.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad's like a solid 9 for me.
That's only
Like,
DC
Suicide
movie
Squad
gave
is
positive
one of
review
my
too.
favorite
So
superhero
what
movies of all
happened
time.
at the end of the movie?
No, John. No.
So I heard you like went off on Facebook over the weekend because people were spoiling the movie.
Sure did. That's actually where we were going next.
You know, Bill's all upset. So, I don't care. I don't watch these movies. I'm not going to go see it. It's not for me because I, would like to go see the Justice League and, Superman and Batman.
He's a real one.
Wonder Woman.
He's a DC fan. That's fine.
Real one.
So I'm really happy because I did hear something that Spider-Man died.
I'm not going to confirm or deny anything.
So they killed Spider-Man?
I'm not going to
awesome.
confirm or deny anything.
That's a great way to end the movie.
G-Dog
Did somebody
Patrol.
else die too?
I am not. Look, we said, we promised our viewers 100% spoiler free, and that's what we're going to give.
All right, so
I'm not going to say
Spider-Man died.
Superman died. Superman died
Iron Man
at
die?
the end of Infinity War.
Did Iron Man die?
Superman and Batman,
Spider-Man,
Wonder Woman,
Iron Man, Aquaman.
all of the Justice League died.
Full force.
Who died?
Venom.
The Cubicle Show?
Oh, yeah. This was the death of it.
So
Yeah.
Bill was so fired up. I mean, if you don't follow him on Facebook, he was like, it was like,
It was just like that. That's exactly. That was the sound that I made when I hit publish. When I hit post, I went.
I've seen Bill like type like just get
passionately.
get so upset.
I get into it.
So you could tell
I do.
like, if you read that post, Scott, that he was so fired up, and he
I was
probably
banging away like a monkey,
that keyboard probably doesn't exist anymore. He was so obsessed.
shattered into 100
Oh, man.
pieces.
You were on one.
I mean, you know what? Since we're here, thank you, John, just launched me into the on one orbit right now. Let me just. First of all, I don't think you're going to find anybody online who will actually defend people who give out real legitimate spoilers. Number one.
Well, I honestly, personally, I don't care. I like spoilers.
Sure, I know you do, and there are some people.
So there's
whatever.
one person.
That's fine, but
Maybe two.
this is actually a subheading that I didn't even think of. John just reminded me
Oh,
of this.
wow.
The people who give out fake spoilers they're not funny.
No,
they're
I don't
dumb.
like fake spoilers.
I can't believe they come out and they say something that doesn't happen in the movie. All right, so thank you for all this, John. And the people who give out indirect spoilers.
See, I can't confirm or not if that was real or not what John said.
Right, and I won't either because 100% spoiler free. Like I said, I ain't going to spoil anything. But the people who, for instance, they talk about, and see, I have to word things very carefully here because one of the reasons why I wasn't saying anything at all about the movie is because there are things that I did not expect out of Infinity War.
Are you trying to say what you were saying to me before the movie or before the show? What you like? Is that the line you're trying to go down?
Just because you don't reference specific plot details or
Your
specific
reaction
character names
to it.
Right. If you even with a movie like this, if you even so much as give an emotional reaction, it can tip the scales, right? Like depending on whether it's a happy ending or a downer ending. And that to me, that's too much. That's too many spoilers. Like if I see, for instance, and again, I'm not going to confirm or deny, if I see somebody talking about a character dying, to me, I don't need to know precisely which character died. If I know that somebody dies, I'm going to be sitting there watching the whole movie thinking, is this the moment when this character dies? Is this character going to die? Is that so? Stop it with that. If you can't just be like, yes, I liked it, it was good, or no, I didn't like it, it was bad. Don't say anything.
It's my freedom to say
Give
what
it.
I
Give it
want.
a week. If you give it a week,
Han Solo died.
then see now that's a fine spoiler because that movie's been out for almost 3 years.
I haven't seen it
But
yet.
and now we're venturing into that's your own fault territory. But
Well,
I digress.
You know, all I gotta say is, what up, Daryl? I can't make you caller 9, but if you are caller 9, you can definitely play the match game, and if you know the numbers, you can win yourself a good prize.
We didn't have any matches this morning, so all the prizes are still available.
Ooh.
Well, all the prizes that were available as of this morning.
Yeah.
Which is like 20 of them.
So, 210, next chance, play that. Now, are you, like, mad at these people for being free thinkers?
No,
For
absolutely.
exploring free thought?
and free speech. Dude, I love your segue. I'm all up in this segue right now. I'm a big proponent of free speech.
But as long as it doesn't go against what you want.
No.
My free speech allows me to make spoilers.
There's a difference between saying don't
Free, like, a spoiler speech
all
isn't
right,
hate
yeah,
speech.
legally you're allowed to do spoilers. That still makes you a jerk. Like, yeah, legally, free speech, go for it. I can also legally say you're a dummy dumb for
Yeah.
doing that.
And you're a dumb.
Yeah, so
You're a scoopity
look
poop.
at this, all this free speech flying back and forth. This high quality free speech content.
Well, that all leads into Kanye. He's been driving everybody crazy over the past few days with his Twitter messages, and he actually put out some music this week, right? First, he trolls everybody. He's like, I'm going to explain it all on the song called Lift Off or Lift Me Up or whatever it's called. Puts it out. I think it sounds great. And then all of a sudden, you get hit with the scoopity poopity poop 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 lyrics. Literally.
And that's what it is. It's for like a minute.
And then
whoop, whoop, swoopity whoop, whoopity scoopity poop poop. And that's all it is. So Scott had pretty much the opposite reaction to what I did.
I was like, F you. I was so mad. Bill loved it.
I was like, all right, we got this generic kind of mediocre. This is like, I guess, classic Kanye sound. Like, whatever, it's fine. It is what it is. And then he starts going scoopity poop poop. And I'm like, yes, this is what I'm here for. This is what I have signed up. Give me more of it. Well, not more of it, but like one instance of that is funny to me.
But then he did.
I don't
put
want a
out
full album of scoopity poop. But
no, not at all. Then he put out an actual song called "Ye vs. the People" that has T.I. on it, and it just kind of goes back and forth with T.I. represents all the people that got something to say to Kanye, and Kanye is trying to explain himself on it. I mean, I think it's a good start, but I think Kanye is going to need a little bit more of that, and I think he actually needs to speak if he wants to. Actually,
rather than just tweet,
yeah, if you want your message to be clear, it's time for you to start speaking.
do some interviews.
Yeah,
We could have a Cubicle Show exclusive. Kanye, this is an open invitation.
yeah,
Get your people on the horn.
because we will be in what's it?
Calabasas.
Calabasas, working for Yeezy.
Yeah, that's true. They needed 159 more people as of Thursday, so we submitted our application.
And I think they only need 157.
They only need 157 now.
Wow.
So.
Get in there. All right, well, anyways, so that's all going on with Kanye. Check that out. His album comes out. Oh, and he said that his album cover is going to be the picture of the plastic surgeon that performed the surgery that ended up basically killing his mother. That's a big step for forgiveness.
In an effort for forgiveness and love. It was a text message conversation with somebody named Wes. We don't exactly know who that is, but that guy also suggested he called the album Love Everybody in all caps. So do we think, my question for you is, do we think it's going to be Love Everybody? Because he was saying that was a great idea. Or you think he's going to switch it up like he did with The Life of Pablo?
I think this one is more focused.
I agree. I think he's back on his straightforward game. But I also do want to point out, just for the record, that his mom wanted to have that procedure done, and the doctor that she originally went to wouldn't do it because he said it was too risky and too dangerous, so she went and found another doctor, apparently a sketchier doctor, who would do it.
I guess he had some stuff like in the early 2000s that were questionable that he got in trouble for.
So,
like a couple huge fines he had to pay out. But she also did the surgery. It wasn't like she was getting plastic surgery to enhance anything. It was actually to take away. So like she was trying to do breast reduction.
interesting.
So she was actually.
I think it was the issue, if I recall correctly, it was like she had something done too recently. Like she was trying to do too many in a row.
Yeah, I think it was just like whatever.
Like her heart couldn't handle it.
I don't know procedures and stuff, but I do know that the plastic surgery was a reduction. It wasn't to like get fake breast implants or anything like that. It wasn't like to be, it wasn't to Kylie Jenner yourself.
So, but that's just Interesting fact.
Okay, so we're going to take our first commercial break ever on the Cubicle Show here, and we'll be back and tell you what direction Taylor Swift is about to break. Did I say that right?
Well, yeah.
Okay, let's play this ad.
Dude,
Because I'm...
and do that. They finally came, our fake Yeezys. Yo, here's yours. Oh, man. Yo, here's yours.
Oh,
Yo, take those
finally.
shoes off and throw them away. Who wants real shoes anyways?
fake Yeezys.
Why should you buy fake Yeezys? They make you run the fastest. They make you jump further than you've ever jumped before. And they let you walk on your hands. They even give you the confidence to talk to girls.
What's up, baby? Yo, what's up, ma?
And shut down the boys. Fake Yeezys. Order them from China today.
Ah, man. There it is.
Are we still muted? Oh, no. Okay,
No.
good.
That's our first ad ever on the show. It's the Fake Yeezy commercial. If you need to watch it again, just go to the video tab. It's in there. Yes, a commercial break is finally something I can get behind. Stephen Murray. Yo, the
dropping
commercial
the truth
king right
bombs.
there. Boom, boom.
Yo, let me hear about those saber tots.
Ooh, yo. All right. Taylor Swift is about to break a One Direction record here. So One Direction set the attendance record at the University of Phoenix Stadium in Arizona back in 2014 when 524,000 people showed up to watch 1D. And they were all facing in basically one direction. Oh, is that why they're called One Direction? Because everybody's facing toward them on stage? Everybody's facing in one direction?
That's probably
and
it.
That's at them?
Did you just crack the code after 6 years?
Wow, and they're no longer a thing?
But speaking of which...
So yeah, Taylor Swift, she has a show coming up though, and she is going to, with 11 days before the show, she's basically expected to pass this number by a couple thousand. So congratulations to Taylor Swift.
When you said before the commercial break, which direction is Taylor going to break, what I think you meant to say is which One Direction record is she going to break. But I thought, is she going to break right? Is she going to break left? Which direction is she going to break? So I thought that worked really well.
Okay,
That
no
flows.
doubt.
And speaking of One Direction and their attendance records, there's 20% of One Direction. Here come the cloud tokens from the Cloud Bank. The Fly's got Summer Jam going on. What was it, June 17th? So this is just free. This is just free promo. You're welcome for this. Jake, Christy, Allie, etc. So I figure if One Direction can sell 56,000 tickets,
Right.
then 20% of One Direction should sell 20% of that. So it should be at least 10,000 tickets sold because Liam Payne is the headliner. So you can go to fly92.com, and then when you're done there, go to jams963.com and pay us back. Pay us the cloud tokens that we deserve.
Yeah, there's her little thing. So get ready for their Summer Jam. Ooh, I can feel the cloud tokens moving from one station to another.
My
A free
pockets are
flow
getting
of
fat.
of information and clout. All right, so what's the name of this royal baby's name that I do not care
Prince
about?
Louis Arthur Charles Royal Baby. It's funny. What I think is funny is that the Royals don't have a last name, so I just call him Royal Baby.
Right.
That's his last name. I don't know why they don't have a last name.
Because they're too prestige.
They just they predate last names.
Ugh.
But Louis, yeah, and it's Louis, just like Louis from
Armstrong.
One Direction. Because we were just talking about One Direction, but Louis Armstrong too. Yeah,
Okay.
because this baby's gonna play the trumpet really well.
Yeah.
But how do you know it's Louis and not Louis? That's the big question on my mind. Because I thought it'd be Louis because that sounds more professional.
Right.
But that's because I just went to YouTube and watched some people talk about it, and they all said Louis.
Oh.
So all the news people, the people on TV that know what they're talking about.
And on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you really care about the royal baby?
Probably it's like a 2.
Yeah.
So that's it.
That's double my.
That's royal baby.
That's double my care.
You
All
care
right.
to 1.
Yeah. All right, so the Meme Monday here. We're about to break out the Meme Monday, and then we could disappear for the day. I guess I'll get mine going first because Bill's is a good foreshadow.
Showstopper.
Okay, here's mine. Damn, man, how much more?
Oh,
like,
wow.
Dude, all I know is Marvel is the biggest, phoniest, like, thing. It's, like, no creativity out there. All their superheroes are rip-offs of DC. It's just a bunch of, like, swagger jacking at its finest. So can I copy your assignment? Yeah, but change it a little bit. Okay, we'll change the Dragon Ball to the Avengers.
Yeah, but don't
It's
you
the
think
same
that's
thing.
that's an homage? I don't think that's a rip-off. I think that's...
No, I don't think it's an homage. I think Marvel is so full of itself.
I think that's a bless-up hands emoji.
No, it's
like...
not at all, because they would never have. They never said anything to or anything about getting inspired by Dragon Ball. So if there was an homage, they would have said they were inspired. They
No, not
acted like they
necessarily.
didn't do it. It's just another
Look, it's-
example of Marvel being
I mean,
lame.
that's a good meme. I'm not gonna lie. I never knew about that because I don't follow Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
But, you
See,
know,
and that's the problem. All the Marvel fanboys want to give them so much credit when really there's not much credit to give them.
I mean, they made a good movie.
No, yeah, they make great movies, but like,
Oh, whoa!
I never said. When did I ever say they didn't make good movies?
All the time.
No, I
Every
said
single show.
no. I say a lot of them are bad. Like Spider-Man was whack. Doctor Strange was whack.
Doctor Strange was whack.
I mean, Black Panther was good in the beginning and at the end, but the middle
Black
sucked.
Panther was mostly boring.
Like they make good movies, but like they're not like
Spider-Man was good, not great. Could have
Yeah.
been better.
I mean-
Spider-Man was a lot better. The character Spider-Man was a lot better in Civil War and Infinity War than he was in his own movie.
Yeah.
I'll give you that much.
What an epic fail. But let's praise up the freaking Marvel. All right, your turn.
Here we go. There it is. The classic meme. You remember? Everybody remembers the iconic line from the NSYNC song. You know, guess what? May is tomorrow.
May is
Right?
tomorrow. Yeah,
That's it.
I've always been
You
singing
remember
May
that?
is tomorrow.
May is tomorrow.
No, it's such a great meme right there. So tomorrow is May.
Tomorrow. Yeah, that's why. That's why they recorded that song in the first place, to
Wow.
remind us every year. So we see Justin Timberlake's freaking grinning mug every single year to remind us on April 30th that May is tomorrow.
Wow.
And that's a history lesson.
It's going to be May tomorrow. I did not know that.
Okay. Are we done here?
Yeah. Okay. All right, so you can catch us tomorrow or Wednesday
When
or
it's
Thursday.
May.
Yes.
It'll be May for the next couple weeks.
All right, you see us live on the Jams Facebook page. There's Jake Allen
Hey,
coming
Jake.
through right there. And
Is he here to drop off our cloud tokens?
drop them off. All right, Monday through Thursday on the Jams Facebook page at 10:30 Eastern Time.
Because that's the only time zone that matters.
One. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! That's what I'm talking about, boy! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. It's the Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show. Cubicle Show! Not a rectangle show. Not a triangle show. Not a pyramid show. It's a cubicle show! Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah? Bill and Scott Cubicle Show. Yeah! Cubicle Show. We just got one. Boy!